Hey everyone, John here from the Brewers podcast, and I am back with another video. And it's been quite a while since I've done a video. I really have no specific reason why I haven't done a video in such a long time. I think it's been like 2 months. But I guess I was busy with things and busy with personal life stuff. But I decided to come back, set the camera up, and keep going with the reviews. So today we're drinking a beer from Pariah. Pariah is always good about sending us beers lately. And there's a catch with this one though. This is MAMBA mode from Pariah. This is a double IPA made with Ella, Enigma, Idaho 7, and Mosaic hops. So they sent us this beer just over 2 months ago. And if you read the can, it says drink within 60 days of date code. So they're really good about putting can dates on their cans. This one was canned on August 21st, 2019. So we're at just over 60, we're at 66 days actually, because today is the 27th. I didn't do this on purpose. I felt, they sent 2 beers. I drank one of them on my own, and it was really good. And I meant to get to this on the show, but I never did. So if you watch Joe's channel, Joe's Arcade, he is all about Team Old IPA. And I'm kind of the same way. I'm not against drinking older IPA or IPA on the older side. Typically with IPA, you want to drink it within 90 days or so. And Pariah is really good by saying 60 days because it is a hazy, and they do have to be consumed quicker than most other styles of IPA. So this is kind of an experiment to see what this beer is like after it's enjoy by date. So let's open it up and check it out. So I mentioned Joe before, Joe's channel, Joe's Arcade. Typically when he tries older IPAs or IPAs that are out of code, he has good results with them. Typically 60 days, like by them saying that, they're just hedging their bets on, that's going to be the prime window of freshness. And if you go beyond that, don't complain to us if it tastes bad, because, it's an IPA and they don't last forever. They're not beers you want to age. So typically he has good luck with his. I can already smell this coming out of the glass and it smells fantastic, but this is a very opaque medium gold yellow. Looks good. It's got a nice fluffy head on there, which I say this all the time. I love seeing that because it looks very appealing, and proper head on a beer usually indicates a properly made beer. So that looks awesome. It's kind of a rocky to fine bubble head on there. So that way it's actually craft beer. So yeah, it looks really good. So let's see what it smells like. Smells good. I get a lot of citrus off this beer. Typically with Idaho 7 hopped beers, I usually either get it on the flavor or on the aroma, or both, but kind of like a weird funky earth note. And this doesn't have that. This smells very much citrus fruit forward. Got a nice mild malt character coming through too, which I really enjoy. Yeah, it's got a really nice sharp citrus, borderline tropical kind of nose, a little bit of like a guava character, but none of that like guava stank that I usually refer to in beers that are made with like guava, actual guava fruit. But it still smells very, very good for being 66 days old. I gotta hand it to him, like it's awesome. So let's see what it tastes like. That tastes very good. Wow. If you would serve this at, like if I would have got this at like a brewery or at a bar or something, I would not even know that it's 60 days old. This tastes fantastic. There are no signs of oxidation on it. It's got a nice savory, like soft, like it's a fruit character, but I can't pinpoint the actual fruit, but it's got kind of like it's got a nice bitter backbone to it, but it's balanced with a really soft and fluffy mouthfeel. But it's got like I don't want to say winter fruit, but like kind of along those lines, I guess. Just like very, very soft. Like the nose was a citrus aroma, and this is kind of citrusy, but more like tangerine or peach kind of thing. But it doesn't actually taste like tangerine or peach. It tastes very good, and the fact that there's no oxidation on this speaks volumes about how like well packaged this beer was. Like there is no dissolved oxygen in it, at least that I can perceive at all, that would lead to oxidation. This is tasting fantastic. Yeah, this beer is all about like subtle tropical fruit notes, I think. It's got a little bit of the candy character on it that you get from like the fruitier kind of hops when it interacts with like the sweet malts. But it finishes very dry and has an excellent mouthfeel. Like, this beer is very, very well balanced. This is an outstanding hazy double IPA. I can't even believe it's a double IPA. 8.1%. That's pretty fantastic. Like, this is awesome. I'm so glad I decided to do this and I saved this beer because it's tasting wildly fantastic. So right on, Pariah. Like, you guys are knocking it out of the park, especially with team old IPA beers like this. It did sit in the refrigerator for 66 days. Like, it never sat on a shelf or anything, so I'm sure that helped too. But man, this is tasting fantastic. If you're ever in the San Diego area, like, and you can make it to Pariah, you have to go to Pariah. Like, their beers are seriously really, really good. I mean, all I ever have from them typically is their IPA, so I'm sure they brew other styles that are equally as good, but I mean, they never seem to disappoint. So thanks for the beer, Pariah, and thanks for watching this video.